Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine for Deadpool 3 is very exciting, but it also brings up 5 big questions which we're about to address. BD here, welcome back to the Phase Zero YouTube channel. Very exciting time to be a Marvel fan. Hugh Jackman is officially back as Wolverine. None of us saw this coming. We all kind of expected it. Whatever, it's a surprise. We're happy about it, but it brings up a lot of questions about how this is going to work and all those sorts of things. So hit like, subscribe to our Phase Zero YouTube channel, and let's talk about it. First question, when, why, how is this happening? Logan was set in 2029, Deadpool 2 released in 2018, Avengers Endgame put the MCU in 2023, blah blah blah. My real answer to this is I don't personally care very much, if I'm honest. But to try to answer this question, actually, I think we can look at Deadpool 2's credits scene. It was played as a joke within the meta of Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool, with Wade going back in time to prevent Green Lantern from ever being released with DC and stop the Wanda Maximoff-approved mouthless Wade Wilson from ever existing. Within the flimsy continuity that is the X-Men movie timelines and universes, there is plenty of unexplored time with Wolverine where we could go, but the multiverse of it all, which goes back to that Deadpool 2 credit scene, could give Wade the opportunity to just pluck Mr. James Howlett from any continuity and into his own, or join him in another, and the two just go on an adventure, driving each other crazy.
These timelines are so confusing.
Second question, will we get Hugh Jackman as Wolverine in a comics-accurate Wolverine costume? The X-Men movies teased us with the existence of the comics-accurate Wolverine costume, but never actually put one on Hugh Jackman. I think this is where we finally see it. According to Logan director James Mangold during our quarantine watch party, Hugh never wore the comics-accurate costume, but he was confident the next version of the character would go there. This, until we see the main MCU universe's permanent Wolverine, which I don't think Hugh Jackman is going to be, is that next version, right? Third question, where is Cable? It's time for Thanos to pump the hate brakes one more time too. Josh Brolin debuted as Cable in Deadpool 2 and decided at the end of that movie that he wanted to stay in the current timeline with Deadpool because he had saved his family and he wanted to save the world from ever being destroyed in the first place. So he is inevitable, right? He will be joining Deadpool in this MCU-ified Deadpool 3, whatever MCU-ified means, because it's gonna be R-rated, right?
He rides my coattails with the R rating.
Personally, I think it's a safe bet that Brolin will be the next major casting announcement for this movie, which is only less than 2 years away. Fourth question, will Hugh Jackman roll straight from Deadpool 3 into Secret Wars as Wolverine? With Hugh Jackman coming back for another go with Wolverine after swearing up and down that he is done with the part for years now, it really begs the question of whether or not he will roll straight into Avengers Secret Wars after this third Deadpool film. Secret Wars won't have the same style of build-up which Endgame had, as we spent more than a decade with the main characters, discussed them with our friends, read theories online, and had comic book fantasies we wanted to see on screen for years. With so many new characters being introduced to drive the Marvel Cinematic Universe forward, the hype to build that one up and possibly to get it to come close to Endgame, in my opinion, let alone have a chance at topping its box office run, is to bring back cast members and characters we already loved spending time with and mix them in with all of these new characters we're really enjoying getting to know. And that brings me to our fifth question, what other actors are going to come back for Avengers Secret Wars and multiverse stories? When the MCU started and I fell in love with characters like Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America in the movies, I was frustrated to get into the movie discourse online to learn that characters I had already loved spending time with on screen like Wolverine, Storm, Beast, Professor X, Magneto, and all the rest of the X-Men couldn't cross over with the Avengers because the movie rights were at different studios. This hit even harder when Marvel Comics decided to publish an Avengers vs. X-Men book in 2012, right when the Avengers became a global phenomenon at the movies. Secret Wars is our chance to see all of these actors from the past 20 years of movies made by Marvel but with different studios in one place. Secret Wars is our chance to see all of these actors and the characters we loved seeing them play in Marvel movies from different studios in one movie, in one story. The multiverse means unlimited possibilities for parallel universes to collide and interact, and while I don't think the quality of the Secret Wars movie will or should be determined by its level of cameo festiveness, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to see all the characters from all these other Marvel franchises in one movie together. This is the chance to get Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, Chris Evans as Captain America or the Human Torch, Halle Berry as Storm, Ben Affleck as Daredevil, Toby and Andrew as Spider-Man, Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider, Wesley Snipes as Blade, you name it. your favorite characters that you grew up with or spent time with in the past can be together in one awesome movie, fighting each other, fighting for each other. It's just going to be a blast if they're all there. This is a story where they can be fighting for their own universes successfully, or their universes could get completely destroyed and the actors could be free from being asked if they're ever going to return to the role for the rest of their lives. Who do you want to see come back for Avengers Secret Wars? Are you absolutely hyped about Hugh Jackman returning for Deadpool 3? Share your thoughts in the comments section or send them my way on Twitter at BrandonDavisBD, and subscribe to this Phase Zero YouTube channel for more updates, videos like this one, exclusive interviews, and live shows weekly. I'm BD. I'll see you there.